So here in Priorat, hanging out with Fredi Torres, and kind of getting caught up to speed. He's got a couple new projects going, and just want to learn about them.
Yeah. So we are here in a piece of land. I buy it that year. I work from 2 years now, and it's just interesting because all vines, not more work from 25 years old, and I recuperate it and I try to put in process, basically. Yeah.
And it's like, what are we drinking right here?
We drink the next release. I put in the market at the end of the month. Is my new wine with my new project, Fredi Torres, and is a classic. It's a little wine, and it's a blend of Grenache, Carignan with a drop of Syrah, and it's a wine to drink. Easy drinking, something not with chicky-micky, yeah? Not complex.
It's like for enjoyment for all occasions, and it's a really kind of a wine, a true representation of the region.
Yeah, totally. Was my idea is make something to present to the people. When you want to present what is Priorat to the people, you have many possibilities. Top cuvée with big names, high prices, and after we have many wines. With this wine, I think is a entry door for to present to the people that are here and the possibility of the wines we make. It's not really strong. It's not really fruity because I don't like too much fruit in the wine. When people ask me for the fruits, I say it's maybe better they buy a yogurt of Danone.
Or maybe just a straight Grenache sweet wine.
Yeah, exactly. True. But here the idea is just make a wine you drink with pleasure, and you finish a glass, you take another, and you finish a bottle, you take another, you finish a palette, you take another, and like this.
The true intention of what wine was supposed to be, right?
Yeah, with moderation.
Yeah, well, exactly. I think. Well, I mean, if you live downhill, it's easy to get there. Just tuck and roll. That's a.
You see the roads of Priorat. That's really straight, and it's not a problem. That's right.
Yeah, we didn't find many straight roads in the way in, though. That's it. Not exactly an easy drive home. But where you're going to be living, from here, that's a straight shot.
Yeah. No, that's the passion. Wine. I don't never drink my wines because the wines in the world. I know my wines. I make it. I sell my wines. But I drink wines from my friends or producers. And when I take wines by exchange, by René or Alvaro, I know it's perfect in the bag. When I take guys like Alain Caillou or others, I know with that level I have no problem. And each time I know what I have. I have no surprise, no craziness. It's for that we need constancy in the works. Not like the trendy. Today, make wine without sulfate because it's trendy. Now, from 5 years, you take a stone and wow, everybody's biodynamically and natural. Wow is the tendency in 10 years. Today, new barrels. If you buy new barrels and people see in your cellar, you have new barrels. Taliban, you're a Taliban. You destroy the terroir. Fuck. No, it's not because you have a Versace. You are beautiful. Yes. You're nice. It's not because you have a Ferrari, you're a good driver, you have money. You need follow that. And for me, is that the big problem I have today with the people because I'm crazy, but in the work I'm constant, and I follow that.
So, what's the next phase, or I guess maybe the next few phases of this project?
Well, I have many wines, the many wines because many wines because the problem is I'm not rich, and I try to go step by step, and here the priority was plant the vines and recuperate that land, and now the next project is for a few months is make my house here in the property. I have a small masia, typically Catalan, where people put before the animals and you live when you come work, and now I adapt that to come here live, and also construct a small cellar, not big one, but something just to create my wines easily and something small.
And you had touched on you were going to pretty much do that entirely off solar power.
Yeah. I won't stop to pay money for the big companies because I think it's time to cut that joke.
Yeah.
But here in Priorat we have 3,400 hours sun, and with that we can make enough work, and it's perfect. But we need again just rethink how we can make that. This might take time, but my idea is be totally autonomous, completely. Yeah. Taking rain of the roof of the house and the cellar, and recuperate that and use the light of the day to working, and after by night take a small point light, don't consume too much.
Completely self-sufficient.
Yeah, totally.
Cypress.
The cypress, because I love cypress, is straight, not like me, and its line is is Mediterranean. You know, we think it's only in Tuscany we have the cypress, or in the cemetery. The cypress is a expression, is a contact with the sky, with God. For me, is like a connection with the energy of upstairs, the planets. And I think in the panorama it's much beautiful. I love it. That year, a few months ago, but in few years become higher, and like this, he cut a little bit the road, you know, because when you see, like in front, you see the road, the terraces, it's horrible. We need something more integrated, more not camouflage, but not camouflage, but something more green. We need things green, and some. I don't know if you try that experience. Plant something. When you plant a tree or a big plant, is amazing. I love it, the fingers in the soil and touching the soil.
And much like these vines, those trees will eventually become your kids too.
Yeah. Nice, something great. Now with the honeys, you can see too much the vines I planted, but for me, I don't need too much lines, clean, perfect, boom. No, that's the natural. Step by step, you take more identity, and you see with in each plant a stick with the plants, and in a few years you see that different. But we have time.
And I thought it was also interesting to note that your intention is to work this entirely by hand.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's like when you use a karting or a cabriolet, you feel the hair, you feel the ambient. Here, I think I don't have any pollution for the visual and the sound. So that I don't like machines.
You said you've already located, you've already purchased the new mule?
Yeah, the new mule come next month.
But you've met it? You met the mule?
I buy a new mule, and I hope the relation goes well. You know, first month and it's not easy because you ask for the work. Is when you start a new job, you know, you don't like too much your boss because you need to be producer.
Yeah, it's
productive.
Yeah, we got to find out if the mule wakes up as early as you do.
Yeah. Maybe I finish like a mule, and at the end is me making the mule.
You might be pulling him through the vineyard.
Love cooking, and you need to explain to people how to make it so easy. When my friends come into my house and they make a cooking, say, "Wow, you make so fast!" And you take some rest of the fridge and you take and you make a pasta. So wow. So I think it was more complicated. No, it's just do it, and a little idea. And with the wine is the same. We need give culture. If we want people to understand why that's the price, and why the wines are not at €3 or €5 in the shop. We need to explain why. Why it's not at that price? Why it's not La Mancha? And why the production here? And when you make a number, and is what I make, by example, in consulting or when I take a lens with the owner. I make a timeline, and I stand like a doctor, asking what he make, when, why, and if he understand a little bit his action. In Galicia, it's more complex because people who ever work and they try to make the lens after the work, like hobby, and is why we are props. And when you make the timeline, you put all, and you explain with another pen, another color. You need put all the practice. You see all you don't make it and when, and with that you try to put more ludic in the head to the people the concept. And with the visit, so that the video I think helping a lot helping a lot to the people for the wines.
You created coldness, it shivers me inside.